This is genuinely one of the craziest, funniest build names I've seen this year. And the crazy part is the build's actually good. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a 6'11" mashing ball-snatching paint pounder. So this build genuinely can mash, can dunk, can drop step anybody. You can get putbacks, block shots, still shoot, pass, and overall, this build genuinely's got this insane, like, meme name, but it's actually very, very viable. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this build, my animations, my takeovers, specializations, how the cap breakers work, and overall thoughts on this ball snatching paint pounder. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. So to make this ball snatching paint pounder, you're going to want to be 6'11", a center, 257 pounds with a 7'5" wingspan. Looking at the stats, the shooting you get some crazy boosts for. You also do get some perimeter boosts if you would want that. You get some vert boosts, layup boosts. But really the whole vision of this build when I created it was a build eventually that gets 99 standing, 99 post, still will be able to shoot. It obviously needs 96 strength to go ahead and get the most out of that 96 post, on top of being still a solid defensive rebounder. And there is a lot of potential with the defensive rebound as well at 92. You're able to get 96 defensive rebound, which is going to go ahead and give you both of these Hall of Fame. You could go 94 and use a max +2 on rebound chaser, max +1 on box out to get those both on legend. And at the end of the day, if you were to lower something like pass a little bit, you could even get that defensive rebound up to 93. I kind of like 93 because when you get 5 caps, it's going to give you legend box out beast and Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And then you could use your permanent max +1 you get from Cruise to always have rebound chaser on legend. And then you could use shooting specialization, which is what the build is meant for, to get, you know, kind of another sort of skill or another thing your build is able to do. But again, stat-wise, 89 close, you got gold float game, gold hook specialist, silver paint prodigy. You can get this up to 92 if you want gold paint prodigy as well. 64 driving layup. With 3 caps, you are able to go 76 on this, which would give you the BAM floater, paired with silver float game. Pretty good combination. And obviously, if you do plan on doing more floaters, if you were to spend like 7 caps or something here, you'd be able to get Hall of Fame float game, max +1 that to legend. It has 75 driving dunks, 94 standing dunk. This is there for obviously your 99 standing. 75 driving dunk is there for your Wemby dunks, for your Amare Stoudemire dunks, Kevin Garnett, just trying to get dunk packages that are really athletic, have a lot of nice standing dunk animations, and that really meets a really good criteria for a lot of these big man dunk packages. 94 post. In those gameplay clips, I only have a 96 post control, and I'm already drop stepping everybody, so at 99, I think it's just going to be even more tough to stop. And again, once the standing dunk is at 99 as well, I think this is just going to be gross. Eventually, this mid-range can get capped all the way up to like 80-something, I believe, as well. So you would have a full post game with shooting, with rebounding, with high strength. I mean, the build's absolutely just going to be an offensive juggernaut. But shooting-wise, right now, you have a 60 midi, 64 3-ball. With caps, you are able to get this up to 83 ball, I believe. Maybe it might be 78. No, I think this goes up to 80. And then this mid-range can go up to 75. And then get all the way up to like 82. So you would be able to get sharp take on this build eventually. And your free throw at 65. Believe it or not, these are my green windows with a 65 free throw. Some of them I had takeover, but the takeovers don't involve, you know, don't increase your free throw window. Some of them I didn't have take at all. I have not missed a free throw yet on a 65. And on a build that's pretty much just dunking inside all the time, to not miss a free throw yet with a 65. Pretty solid. Rick Barry free throw, definitely would recommend that. Playmaking, you have a 75 pass for silver break starter. You have a 49 ball handle, 40 speed with ball. You get the normal dribble animations, normal dribble style. And to be honest, you probably could cap this ball handle up high enough to get the Giannis cross if you do end up wanting that. But for me, again, right, this is a ball snatching paint pounder, so I'm trying to get the ball in the post. back people down, drop step them, and dunk on them. Or I'm just going to try to shoot some threes. Potentially when the middy's upgraded as well, then you can kind of work the post fade game a little bit as well. 74 interior for bronze post lock, bronze paint patroller. Just kind of the best value spot for bigs this year unless you're getting it raised up higher to increase your block. 41 perimeter. This is the only thing I wish I could upgrade higher on this build. I just genuinely don't see what I could drop. Obviously, you don't need 99 standing, you don't need 99 post, but at the same time, that's exactly what this build was made for, so I can't really drop that. I personally want to have the rebounding as good as I can, and I need the strength up very high in order to get the most out of my 99 post. So you do have 41 perimeter, but you are a center, so I think very rarely are you going to need perimeter defense. If you anticipate getting more caps, the strength at 94 right now, you could actually drop that all the way down to 91, and that would let you raise your perimeter, but it's just going to obviously end up costing you 3 more caps in the long run to fully get this build maxed out. So I wanted to try to minimize the cap breaker investment, and from the exact same perspective, I'm sure with just a few caps with this low of a perimeter, you'd be able to get this to like 71 for bronze challenger. 74 steel, this is for the name. 73 gives you probably some sort of lob threat name. 74 is actually where you can get the ball snatching name in the builder. Or alternatively, you could lower this steel to like 60 and use caps, and you'll be able to get that ball snatching name as well. 78 block for silver high flying denier, bronze paint patroller. I mean, I'm getting some pretty decent block animations with this, to be honest. I think it's about positioning, speed, and what's really crazy is this build doesn't even feel like it has 74 vertical. To me, it's jumping really, really well. And it's moving really well as well. It's moving very well too for having, 94 strength and being 257 pounds. Rebounding on the offensive side, you don't have much right now, but you are able to get some putbacks. On defense, at a 92, this is here to give you 2 choices. You could either go 94 or you could go 96. Obviously, 94 gives you Hall of Fame box out beast, and 96 gives you Hall of Fame rebound chaser. So ultimately, it just depends where you want to use your max plus 2s at. If you don't mind burning your tier 1 max plus 2 on rebound chaser, you could go 94. If you want to go the route of going rebounding specialization, 94 is going to allow you to have both of those on legend. And then from there, you could just upgrade your 3-point with your standard caps, use your rebounding caps for this, and end up having rebound chaser and box of beast legend permanently on this build. Physical wise, we got max speed, max agility. You're going to have max strength, and you have a 74 vert, but you do get some vertical multipliers as well if you want to go ahead and increase that. But overall, this build is just a monster. You can shoot. You've got Jonathan Isaac base. You can hit your free throws. Just literally drop step everybody in the paint. In those clips, I had like 3 defenders in the paint on me over and over again. Especially once you have takeover, it's over with. You get shades of Alonzo Mourning, Jarrett Allen, and David Robinson. And again, this comes out as a ball snatching paint pounder. So let's go ahead and show you guys where I put my caps at, my animations, specializations, takeovers, and all that good stuff. So as you can see, we're already making pretty good progress with the caps, and I'm about ready. I need like 100 more threes to be able to get my second 3-point cap, which will be really nice. Our rebounding's up, our strength is up, and this is kind of what I wanted to start with. So I had 9 or 10 caps, and instead of rolling with like double 99s here, I wanted to try to get the most out of it. So what I did was went 1 up on standing dunk to give me Hall of Fame rise up. Went up by 2 with post. That's going to go ahead and give me gold unpluckable as well as Hall of Fame post up poet. I dropped 3 caps into my 3-ball to go 80. I dropped 5. I dropped 1 cap into my mid-range to get it up to 65. And as you see, 69, that would give you 73, and that would give you 76 on the midi, I believe. So you are able to go ahead and get this mid-range upgraded to a fairly decent amount, and you're going to be able to get sharp take as well, which I think is really nice. Potentially, you could drop this mid-range by 1. I went 60 because I wanted to be able to have my shooting specialization off rip without having to use any caps. But if you are cool with using a cap, you could always lower this midi by 1. You get a decent pass accuracy boost as well. This is something, if you do want like gold break starter, you could raise this pass by 2. I'm sure there's something you could drop, and then you would be able to get gold break starter on this build. Ball handle gets a really nice multiplier as well. So that's a plus 20 boost on your ball handle. So this would give you a 69 ball handle, and up to 70 here with 4 caps. So if you do want Giannis Cross, or you do want this to be more of a point center sort of build, point center playmaker, you could always increase your ball handle. Layup has a really nice boost. Driving dunk has a nice boost, which I don't feel is needed just with how I'm playing on this build. Perimeter does get a good amount of cap breaker boosts. This would give you 50, 58, 65, and 71 for Challenger. So if you do have 5 caps and want to go ahead and get Bronze Challenger, definitely could drop that on your perimeter. As you see down here on the rebounding, we are at 94 right now. I probably am going to go 96, but to be honest, I've kind of thought about as well, just throwing them all into my perimeter to get Challenger, or potentially throwing it into my vert just to jump a little bit better. And obviously on the strength right there, as you see, we only need 2 caps to get it up to 96, which is needed when you have 99 perimeter. But as of right now, I did not need that, so I went ahead and just left it at 95. The cool thing about this build, if I end up coming to the conclusion that 95 standing, 96 post is all I need, you know, that's going to save me 7 cap breakers. And with those 7 caps, I could always get 76 layup. I could try to get my perimeter up. I could increase my whole ball handle speed with ball of this build. There's just tons of ways you can spin the caps on this. And I think there's tons of really, really effective ways as well. And again, if you only want 96 and 95 standing and you are good with spinning 10 caps, you could lower this to 90 and this to 91. But I do think with this build, I promise you, if you have both of these at 99, it's just going to be disgusting. It's going to be really, really hard for people to stop, because a lot of people say interior doesn't matter and it's not extremely effective this year, but at the same time, you know, 74 interior works for builds with 90 standing dunk and no post control, right? 74 interior isn't going to work the best for 99 standing, 99 post with legend post powerhouse, legend post up poet, legend rise up. It's just not going to work very well for that. So this build really is going to be a tough guard, I promise you. Looking at my specialization, I'm doing shooting, and again, I'm really close to getting this second cap, and I'm honestly really, really close to getting shooting done. But that's obviously pretty relative, because I am going to need to make 2,000 threes or 2,000 middies after I make these 1,000. So probably still going to be a while, but you know, it's kind of starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel there. Badge-wise on this, just already, you know, you have a ton of legend badges. You have a Hall of Fame badge and Hall of Fame dimer, which is going to help your team. And you've got potential for growth, right? You've got your gold unpluckable. You've got Hall of Fame post-up poet. You've got Hall of Fame brick wall. And overall, I do think for how specialized this build is, it gets some really nice badge levels as well. And badge perk-wise, you know, these max plus 2s, max plus 1s just make this build ridiculous. Shooting-wise, I am going to run gold Deadeye and gold set shot. So I'm going to max plus 2 Deadeye for gold, max plus 1 set shot for gold, and I think that's going to really help me be more effective as a spot up on this build. My animations right now, nothing fancy, obviously all normal for my dribbling with Kobe Bryant triple threat. I got the Wimby hop, basic 2 spin, normal 2 pull up, Palo go-to shot for the walk back here. Really nice to get a boost out of that. Rick Barry free throw, Dirk post fade, Embiid post hook, Dirk post hop, T-Mac post go-to, and the secret MVP of this is the Alperen Şengün motion style. I feel like I'm absolutely flying with this motion style down the court. That sprint animation, you really do feel it, and I promise you, you move very well on this build. Jumper-wise, same jumper I use on every single one of my 6'10 plus builds. You've got Jonathan Isaac base, Beluba 1, LA 2, release timing 4-4 speed, 61% Beluba, 39% LaMarcus Aldridge. Dunk style wise, did not touch any of the 2s. We've got athletics off 1. I put on park dunks just for fun. Just on a fast break or if I'm running, I just think it's fun to have some cool animations, so that's why I still do throw on my park dunks. I've got every single standing dunk loaded up. You've got the Giannis dunks, you've got the KGs, Draymond Green for that dunk right there, Dwight Howard, which I've kind of been liking again. There was a point of time where I was getting blocked all the time using Dwight Howard, but I haven't really been having those issues recently, so I went ahead and threw it back on just to get more explosive standing dunk animations. We got Karl Malone for some driving dunks. We've got Big Stat. I really like this dunk package, and it's crazy just like how cheap it is, right? 75 standing, 70 driving dunk for some of these animations is nuts. Got the Wimby dunks. These are some of my favorites. I mean, it's Wembanyama, so every single dunk he does on any build that's not 7'4", 7'5", however tall he is, you know, like, they're just going to look insane. And these are going to let you jump from very far out for a big, and get some really nice animations. And Ben Simmons as well, he has some nice standing dunks. And alley-oops, we loaded up on everything we could get, pros, ADs, as well as the big contacts. My takeovers I am running, you have a decent amount of things you can do. So I'm running one that boosts my 3x10, and it has Paint Surgeon Takeover. What this does is it allows you to basically score at will in the paint. You can also post hook with Paint Surgeon, which is really crazy. But it lets you just dunk on everybody, drop step everyone in the paint. But when you have a 93 ball as well, they're going to be extremely worried about you in the paint. So if you go spot up in the corner, they're not going to be as worried about you, even though they should, because you got a 93 ball with Paint Surgeon. This next one is for defensive rebounding, 3-point shot, and Paint Surgeon. So this will give you 99 defensive rebound as well as 86 3-ball with Paint Surgeon. Really like this one. This one increases my midi to 80 right now with Paint Surgeon. Once my mid-range is fully upgraded to 79, I believe, this mid-range is then going to go up to like 94, I think. And I could be really totally wrong on that, but I believe that's 94 mid-range, which is just going to be crazy with Legend Post-Up Poet. And lastly, the final one I am using is Speedster, just if I do want to move even quicker on this build. It's going to give you 79 speed and 68 agility as well. Another takeover I had thought about was trying to get the offensive rebound upgraded. So this would give you a 77 O-board with Paint Surgeon. And obviously if you put some caps in offensive rebound, this could be improved even more, right? Yeah, that's the build. This is a 6'11" Ball-Snatching Paint Pounder. Build name went absolutely crazy on X as well. I mean, who wouldn't want to play in a Ball-Snatching Paint Pounder? Freakiest build in the game, best masher in the game, can spot up, protect the rim, rebound, and if you just want to be that dude with one of the craziest build names in this game, definitely check this out. So that's all I got for you guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub. Daily upload streak still alive. I'm going to try to run this out all the way through 2025. Appreciate all the support I've been getting lately. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Shout out to the members as well. You may see in some of my videos. Shouting out all the members of the channel. All your support is greatly appreciated. And you help me be able to continue to make content just like this. So thank you guys. Hope everyone has a great day. Hope everyone had a great weekend. That's all I got. Peace.